Hi graders, welcome back to our channel. It is a pleasure to have all of you with us again. Today, we will have an info session with Shanghai University, which will be presented by Ms. Zhang. Hi, Zhang 老师，您好。
Hello, 吴经理，你好。
Okay, Shanghai University and what we call it SHU, founded in 1922, is a member of University of Project 211 and a leading comprehensive university co-sponsored by the Ministry of Education China and Shanghai Municipality. It is among Shanghai's first pilot programs of high-level construction of local university. As a university with first-class discipline construction, qualified by the Ministry of Education. SHU reaches 16th among universities in mainland China in QS ranking 2021, and first in the THE Higher Education World University Influence Ranking 2021. Shanghai University offers a wide range of disciplines, covering philosophy, economics, law, literature, history, natural science, engineering, management, art, and so on. There are more than 40,000 full-time students in Shanghai University, including more than 3,000 international students, which come from more than 150 countries. Shanghai University modern campuses with well-equipped dormitory, sport facilities, easy accessibility with subway nearby, provide a pleasant environment for students of different languages and cultures to study here. This is a short, brief introduction of Shanghai University. Now, graders, are you excited to hear more details and comprehensive information about the Shanghai University? Please welcome Ms. Zhang. The time is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Wu, for your excellent brief introduction. I think it has already included almost all the keywords of our university. I think I do not need to elaborate it again. So I guess today mostly the students are interested in our popular programs. Yeah, for the high school maybe most your high school students, you are excited and also curious and a little worried about your college life. So today, it's a great pleasure and honor for me to have the chance to give you some suggestion or advice for your future undergraduate study, which is very important to choose a suitable major for yourself. Yeah, just like Mr. Wu said, time is limited. I'll try to keep my introduction more efficient and effective. Okay. I'm going to share my PPT now. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay. Now you can see my screen.
Clearly.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, I will quickly go through my first part. I think in the opening, the host has already introduced our university. We are located, of course, in Shanghai, which is one of the most international cities in China and has a lot of opportunities. Okay, here is our three campuses. It's on this map, you can see Baoshan campus, there is a subway station. Yanchang campus, there's a subway station. There are two subway stations. The Jiading campus right now, because it's a bit far from the downtown, so there is no direct subway, but we do have school buses between the three campuses every day. Yeah.
It is nice that Shanghai University has three campuses, but I was wondering, I mean, like for international students, which campus they gonna be studying and living?
Oh yeah, sure. Well, actually, on every campuses.
Okay.
I will explain because we are as a comprehensive university. We have 30 colleges, which means almost every college, they will have international students. Their location will depend on their teaching location. So I think briefly, generally, most students are on Baoshan campus.
Okay.
And Yanchang campus is mostly for the School of Humanity. If you
Okay.
study journalism, arts, film, you will the location will be Yanchang campus. And the
Okay.
Jiading campus, we have a silk business school. I think
Okay.
you have already heard of that school. Yeah.
Yeah.
For business, economics, and management, most students will be located on Jiading campus.
Okay. So mostly the chatting is for the English taught program, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, all the English taught program are on sorry, all the silk program actually for undergraduate students, all the English taught students are Jiading campus.
Okay.
For
Thank you.
undergraduate. Okay. So for this part, I will not further explain our students' number.
Okay.
You just got a brief impression that will be okay. Our international students is over 3,000, and we have a lot of Indonesian students. Okay. So I'm going to move on. For the credit system. Okay, I'll try to make it less complicated because most of you are high school students. When you are studying your high school, you have, I think most of you, just like Chinese high schools, you will have, everyone, you will have a certain specific class, right? You have your classmates, it's settled. But for Shanghai University, you can choose your class, your class schedule by yourself, which means you need to be more independent and you need to design your own class schedule. For example, if you choose economics and international trade, but for this major, you can choose from, except for the compulsory class courses. For the selective courses, you can choose from almost over 100 courses to every semester. So in this case, you have to be self-promoted, and then you have to know what you are going to study. And also, I think it's for the advantage, it's more individualized, and you can pursue the direction which you feel more interested, because you are still in undergraduate study, you are not sure about the future. You can have more choices. Yeah. So this is
It's a quite unique and very interesting.
Yeah, it's quite different in Chinese universities. Yeah, I
Yes.
think so, because most of the school, they will just have, for example, for me, when I was in my college, when I was in my undergraduate school, I just follow all my classmates with the same schedule. I do not have more choices. Yeah. So I'm going to move on.
Yes, please.
Okay. Also, some figures. It's just our international students from almost all the 5 continents. Okay.
But if I see the figures here, which is like 60% mostly from Asian countries.
Yes.
Do you have the figures like which country is the most in Asia?
Actually, it changes every year. Vietnam, Malaysia, Japan, and also Indonesia. I think they are all among the tops. Yeah.
Okay.
Because,
have you got the number of Indonesian students at Shanghai University?
Innovation, sorry.
Indonesian.
You mean the exact? Because I think it's difficult to calculate, because I can only know the new students. If they register, maybe someone, they will.
Okay.
It will be. It's like it's changing. So
yeah.
I think around 200, like
okay.
that. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so the most important part and my key contents today is the popular programs. Yeah, okay, for our schools, I will not read all of the contents because we have 30 colleges, covers almost all the disciplines
Yep.
from science, liberal arts, engineering, and arts. And we now even have the medical school. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to move on. Is that okay?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. So firstly, I will introduce our Chinese language for international students. Yeah, because I think this is the because if you are interested in Chinese and if you are going to study Chinese culture, it's the best place to study in China. You got the environment and it's much easier. And our course, it's not only about Chinese language. We also added some courses of economics, trade, and e-commerce, 电子商务. Yeah. So with this major, we will cultivate the compound talents with international vision and proficiency in Chinese. And also after the 4-year study, if you are going to find a job, there's also some job opportunities because some students they wish to go back to their home country. You can apply to work in a Chinese company because you have very good Chinese, and also for interpreter and translator. Yeah, there are some good job opportunities, but for some students, maybe they will continue their master. So here is, I think this program, you will have more advantage because you have studied Chinese. It's a degree program in Chinese training for 4 years, which means you will have a better language and culture and how to say the academic foundation better than other competitors when you apply for scholarship. If you finish the Chinese language in undergraduate, I would list 2 main programs. Well, the first is teaching Chinese to speakers of other language. There will be Confucius Scholarship. If you are interested in teaching Chinese, this is a good direction. And also we have journalism and communication. Right now, we know the 21st century is the age of news and the media, the new media. So we have this updated program of journalism and communication, 新闻与传播, which is we also offer the CSC, One Bit, One Road program, CSC scholarship. So
does it mean if it's the students after finish the undergraduate 4 years at Shanghai University, they will automatically get the scholarships for master's program? Or?
This is an offer for them to apply, but still for international students, they will go through the application procedure.
Okay. Yeah. And also they need to fight with the best score during the undergraduate program.
Oh yeah, sure. They should provide their undergraduate performance, but if you have a Chinese language background, it's more, it's more competitive. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah, I list these 2 examples. It's not my own imagination. It's from the real, how to say? It's there's some real cases. We do have. I think it's not a lot because we only have a limited position. For the last 2 years, we have nearly 5 to 10 students, maybe every year, to apply for especially journalism and communication because the CSC One Belt or 一带一路 One Belt One Road program it's quite popular. I think I don't need to repeat. Yeah, I think most of people who are were heard of this because of the government's policy. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and there are also some other programs taught in Chinese. You can try to choose, but it depends on your own personal design because when you it will depend on your personal development. I will not say you have to choose Chinese language and then apply for master, but I think this is a very good transition for you.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, yeah. We also have some programs. Here I will not list all of them because I will try to how to say we have 30 schools. I cannot introduce everyone.
Yes, exactly. But this is the most popular, yeah.
Yeah.
Because 30 schools are a lot.
Yeah. And then if you study Chinese language for master program, you can also change to, for example, some very popular direction in Shanghai University is international relations in Chinese, which is also, I think it's highly supported recent years. So you have to know, the trends. Like investment.
Exactly.
Okay.
International relations like 国际关系是吧?
Yeah, 国际关系 and international relations diplomacy. So I think right now for the students, they're still young, but they can, if they do have this, it's always good to think ahead, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And also, I know some students, they're really excellent from the Middle Asia, 中亚.
Okay.
They study the international relations all through undergraduate to PhD. But one student told me, he said, I regretted I should have studied Chinese in bachelor degree higher level now.
Yeah.
But this is just
okay.
It really depends. Okay. Also, shall I move on to next part is engineering. Now is this page is about engineering. I only list the intelligent manufacturing engineering. We have a lot of classical programs such as physics, mathematics, but I think all the school they will have this. So for this one is very popular because of the intelligent manufacturing. You know, the artificial intelligence is very popular in China and the world. Yeah. This program will take robots as a career and integrating artificial intelligence technology. The curriculum will take digitalizations, and intellectualization as the direction. I think it's a bit complicated, but I will make it brief. If you are interested in computer, in software, in intelligent science, and you have very good behavior, you have a good score in mathematics, physics, and the computer science, you could try this major or some related major. Yeah, we just offer you this option. Okay. And also another one is digital media art, 数字媒体艺术. Yeah. It will be more related to the digital media. So you will also need to have some related background of computer and software. Also, because this major belongs to School of the Shanghai Film Academy, so it will require artworks, examples of artworks. Yeah, okay. Some other program of humanity, such as journalism and network and new media. All the humanity majors will require HSK 5 at least. Yeah. Okay. And also we have 3 English taught programs, which are all based in Silk Business School. I will not explain the details because I think Miss Ding, she has already communicated with you before, right? Okay.
Yes, and we are going to have the info session the day after tomorrow.
Okay. So I will not. I will just list the names of the program if you are
Yes.
interested in international economics and trade and finance. And just one more thing to mention is about the mathematics, because for the Chinese universities, especially if you are going to study economics, management, and engineering, the mathematics is really challenging. It's really challenging. Not only the academic, not only the compulsory courses, but also the public courses.
Yes, it is.
The mathematics is very difficult.
Chinese mathematics, I can say, is one of the hardest mathematics in the world.
Because our high school students, they study too much.
Yes.
Okay, so just do a very good preparation. You can never prepare too much, okay? So I'm going to move on to the next part, how to apply, okay? For Shanghai University, we have a specific website here. Yeah, I think it's very convenient because once you upload all your documents online, you can, the system will send you email. The working staff can contact you through email or telephone. You don't have to send us hard copies. And I think it's how to say, the online system, I think it's more efficient. We can see there are several steps. Yeah. I do have the admission notice, and I have already sent to the Great Wall. If you feel it's if you have some doubts or problem, you can always contact us or contact staff of Great Wall. They will be able to they will have,
help.
assist you and give you suggestions, because I just list some important steps online, but there will be some, when you really do the application, I think it's always good if someone to assist you. So for the process here, telephone interview, and I will just further explain 3 steps. First is the security. So we can see that there are generally 6 to 7 steps. Firstly is the website, and then you move on all on the system. So three important steps are the online assessment, telephone interview. Okay, the online assessment and the security background is just about questions. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong. Okay, I'll just it's the security and background check is just the general questions about your personal life, education, and physical health. Because we need to make sure you are ready to enter undergraduate study. You're already well prepared. And also for the online assessment, don't worry, this is not an entrance examination. It will not be the only judgment and reference for your admission. It's only for the, because we want to know the students. It's just some general questions, and also there are 5 parts of for the online assessments is Chinese test, cross-cultural examination, cross-cultural test, and also some psychological test. So this is not entrance examination.
So does it
Okay.
mean like students don't have to be worried, like if you do this qualification, it's not the matter you will be accepted or not. So it's not like
Yeah.
entrance examination, it's more like qualification assessment to know students more better.
Yeah, sure. But still, you have to do it very carefully because it will surely it will be one of the judgments and the reference
Yes.
for admission and also scholarship. But just don't worry. Yeah. So the telephone interview, it will the telephone interview will be the working staff will contact you through email in advance and will only be 10 to 15 minutes. For the telephone interview, we will not ask some academic questions. It will be just I think you need to have a general understanding of the school and of the international, how to say?
Of the major you're going to study.
Yeah. You have a general understanding, and also, I think the most important is the student's attitude. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay. The first impression is always important.
Yes. So greatest interview is going to take also highly percentage of your admission. So you need to be very well prepared for the interview.
Okay, so I noticed I cannot explain further. It will be too too detailed. Okay, so for the language requirements, is also important because you need to know if you are qualified to apply. For the humanity majors, we will require SHK 5, 210 or above. Yeah. If you are going to apply for scholarship, the score needs to be higher, almost level 6. Yeah.
Okay. So greatest HSK rules are very huge important if you fight for the scholarship. So do the best in your HSK. Yeah. So get more chances to get the scholarship. Anyway, this is 2022. As I know that none of the Chinese university required HSKK. But how about next year? Do you have any information about the HSKK?
By now we haven't heard any official notice because as you see, we have set the telephone interview, which is one of the reference, and also if we are going to apply for scholarship, there will be another expert interview if you pass the college check.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah. It will not be held by the International Admissions Office. There will be professors from the academic school. Yeah. The scholarship interview or say expert interview will mostly about this will be more specific and academic. Okay. For the English talk program, our requirements IELTS 6.5 and TOEFL 90. I know it's quite high. Yeah.
It is for bachelor, yes.
But I think it's reasonable because you are going to study English taught program totally.
Yes.
If you don't have the language proficiency, it will be difficult for you to continue. Yeah. And for this part, I will mention one more is for the Chinese language and teaching Chinese to speakers of other language. The requirement is HSK 4, 180.
Okay.
Yeah, HSK 4 will be okay because this two program are Chinese language related. So you still have a long time to study. So
Yeah.
we only require 4. And for all the other arts, science, engineering, economics, and management, all the other, we require 5. Yeah, SHK 5. This is a basic requirement.
Yeah.
So I have a list some documents here you need to prepare. For the undergraduate students, I think it's okay because you don't have to ask, you don't have to find a tutor. It's easier, which this, I think the recommendation later is also only required for postgraduate certificate, graduation certificate and the transcripts. Yeah, and also study plan. If you apply for Chinese TOEFL program, the study plan should be written in Chinese.
Okay.
I know for some students, there will be, they are not sure about their study plan because they are still high school students. I think for this one, it will be more general. You don't have to really write a research proposal. It's impossible because you haven't finished any academic study. Yeah, it can be like
A personal statement.
Yeah, you can introduce yourself even, but you have to mention your own understanding and idea about your future study. You need to have at least a general idea. Okay. But if you are going to apply for scholarship, if you have some awards and honors during your high school, it will be very much appreciated. And also, if you have some publication, I think it's very few students will have that. Okay. But if you do have, for example, you join a lot of activities when in high school, you work in a student union, it's also okay if you do have the certificate to prove that.
Yep. So great. So if you do have an like non-academic honors or awards, you can put it in together. So it's going to be support and will be an added value for the admission, and also if you pursue for the scholarships.
Yeah, sure. Shanghai University cares a lot about how to say the all dimension education. It's not only about their academic study. We want the student to develop their all dimension abilities. Yeah, not only study. Okay. So I will move on to the scholarship. For the undergraduate study students, there are 4 types. There are 4 types of student scholarship. But for the undergraduate students, they can only apply for CSC type A, and the Shanghai government scholarship type B. And if you are going to apply for Confucius Institute, the program it will only cover teaching Chinese to speakers of other languages. The Confucius scholarship only covers 1 program. Yeah. Okay. Lastly is the Shanghai University New Student Scholarship. You don't have to apply separately because we will choose the candidates from CNC and the Shanghai government scholarship applicants. You don't have to apply. Yeah, but you have to apply for scholarship, government scholarship. Yeah. So I think, maybe some of you are curious about the scholarship coverage. Here is it. For the undergraduates, we do have a stipend, and it will also, for full scholarship, it will cover tuition fee, insurance, and accommodation. CSC type A. Yeah. And for undergraduate students, they can only apply for Shanghai government type B. It covers tuition fee and insurance. Okay. And for Shanghai University scholarship, we also have type A and type B. It's almost the same with the government scholarship. The coverage almost the same. Just depends on which types of scholarship you are provided. Okay.
It is nice that Shanghai University for the new freshmen and the students for the scholarship. Yeah.
Yeah, we do have.
And also they got stipend as well.
Pardon?
Yeah, and also they got stipend as well for like, you know, undergraduate, they have like 1,100 a month.
Yeah, there will
the living costs. Yeah.
Yeah, there will be some type A. Yeah. Okay, but for recent years, it's getting more and more difficult for scholarship. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just like I explained, the undergraduate, there will be CSC type A and the Shanghai government type B, and also the Confucius scholarship. Okay.
That's for the language, for the Chinese language.
Yeah. Teaching Chinese. Sorry,
Yes.
teaching Chinese. Yeah. So for this year, the CSC application has finished. Sorry for this year.
Okay.
The time is much earlier than before. But so that's why I will just take example for the Shanghai government scholarship, how to apply. You still have chance to apply for Shanghai government scholarship. The deadline is May 15th. Okay, the School of Economics will be a bit earlier. Okay, so you can just, it's the same. You need to log into another system. The system is the Shanghai government scholarship system. It's not the university system. Okay, so after applying and finishing the online application, you need to also go to the Shanghai University website, because we need to know you have applied for our university. And after you get the pre-admission, you can input the Shanghai government scholarship application number into Shanghai University system. So we will know, okay, because we don't know if you apply for scholarship, right? So if you input the scholarship number into our system, and we can see, okay? And after that, you just wait for the scholarship check. During this time, maybe we will contact you for the second interview, the expert interview, okay? If you successfully pass the scholarship check, we will send you the online offer, and you need to confirm and then receive the official documents later.
Thank you. Nice.
Okay, this is a general procedure. Lastly, I will share some beautiful pictures of our university. Right now, I'm on the campus. But the campus is not open yet. Okay, but we can enjoy some beautiful pictures. Here is the international student housing. We provide accommodation. It's individual, separate accommodation for international students. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, on all the campuses, because it will be it will be better for students management if they live with both Chinese and international students. We know it will have, I think both of them will benefit, but right now we still need some time to have a try. Yeah, because the international students management is quite different with Chinese students. So right now we still let the international students have their own separate accommodation. And some libraries for you to study. And for this year, we opened one study space. Is also on Baoshan campus. It's 24 hours every day from Monday to Sunday. The study
Oh, so it's
space.
never closed. Yeah.
So yeah, so you can see how hard the students study in Shanghai University because we have 3 semesters. Okay. International Students Union, we really have a lot of events and activities. Yeah. Every year we have International Culture Festival, new student reception, and the New Year's Eve party. Most international students are really interested in the culture of these festivals. For example, the Mid-Autumn Festival, the Dragon Boat Festival, the Chinese New Year. Yeah, I think for us, for Chinese students, maybe we have already get used to all the events, but for international students, they really love this kind of gathering. Yeah, hopefully, in the near future, we will go back to offline. Yeah, so the students can gather together to enjoy all the activities and the events on the campus. Okay, beautiful days. So that's all for my introduction today. I know the information is quite intensive, and I still have a lot more information, but the time is limited, and also for the application and for the course or program choosing, if you have any question, you could contact us. And also the Great Wall, they will offer very good service and help to you. Yeah, if you do have some difficulty, please let us know. Okay.
All right.
I will contact.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ms. Chang, for wonderful presentation and introduction. So greatest, that's the very nice, comprehensive, informative presentation from Chang Lao Shi. Ms. Chang, thank you very much for your support.
Thank you, all of you. I met, I think the working staff, Ansia. Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, nice to meet all of you. Wish you have a good afternoon.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So graders, this is the end of today's info sessions. Thank you very much for listening. And if you still have more questions, please do not hesitate to contact us, Great Wall, for further consultation and assistance, or you may leave comment on the comment column below. As additional information, graders, we, Great Wall, can help you for all of your needs about China education. And the most important thing is we are 100% free service fee. We would like also thank you once again to Shanghai University and especially Ms. Chang for the support and great presentation of the universities. So graders, if you like this video, please press the like button, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Once again, thank you and see you on our next video. Bye.